Hi-yo, Nick Wallace, baby, for the World Cup final draw of the next summer's 2026 FIFA World Cup. The concert hall of the Washington, D.C. Anytime. Okay, group number one, Mexico. Group number two, Group B, will be occupied by Canada. And the United States of America occupies Group D. Who will join them? Here we go. And not only for the 188 days until the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the real 2026 FIFA World Cup, and most importantly of all, the eight fictional tournaments. Eight. Oh boy, President Trump and Gianni Infantino. We are minutes away from the draw to determine the fate of the teams. Because in a few minutes, in 9 minutes, the suspense and speculation will come to an end as we determine the draw for next summer's World Cup. And not only that, the seedings and pairings for the 8 fictional tournaments on Weekly Wallace, Names Coliseum Video, Dreamland World Weekly, the ICANN Network, Nate World Network, Nate's Room Entertainment Productions, Team One News, and Sky News America, who has already got 20 teams. All eight fictional tournaments have got 68 teams. The 48 FIFA World Cup teams that will be drawn into 12 groups, but most importantly of all, they've got 20 additional teams by virtue of automatic bid qualifiers for their respective network and championship. So, after this video, our experts from those organizations will review their field, offer predictions, and talk to their selection committee chairs about some of the reasoning behind the tough decisions that were made in their boardrooms in their selection show. Now, let's review some basics. There are 48 real FIFA World Cup teams, 20 additional teams for fictional tournaments for the 68-team field. The real tournament is 48 teams. The 8 fictional tournaments are 68-team fields, which means 17 groups of 4. The real tournament is 12 groups of 4 teams for the first round. And for the real tournament, the 24 teams and the 8 third place ranked teams will go to the round of 32. The runner-up and winners of each of the 17 groups will go to the round of 32, while the last 2 groups will contain, the final 2 groups, runners-up and winners of Group P and Q will play in a play-in game to determine the round of 32. Here we go, fans. Weekly Wallace, Maine's Coliseum Video, Dreamland World Weekly, Nakewell Network, Mainstream Entertainment Productions, the ICANN Network, Team One News, and Sky News America. Get ready, because the fate of the 48 teams is now about to be revealed. Andrea Bocelli sang the Champions League anthem on 2 occasions for singing Nessun Dorma, the Luciano Pavarotti classic, and could fit well for Togepi to join Luciano Pavarotti to sing that theme from Italia 90. I wish Togepi was along with Andrea Bocelli. In 1990 is where I was born on June 4th, 4 days before the World Cup began in Italy, with this theme song from Luciano Pavarotti, Frankie Mercury, and hopefully Togepi. Andrea Bocelli for World Cup 9, singing the sweet melodic sound of Italia 90, Nessun Dorma. the theme song for the 1990 FIFA World Cup in Italy, which is the U.S. first World Cup in 40 years. They qualified for that after defeating 1-0 in November '89. Kevin Hart, accompanied by Heidi Klum from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, by way of Feyenoord in the Netherlands. Kevin Hart from Netflix. Based on Dorma. Oh man! Oh yeah! And this is the first time I'm gonna draw in the names of the Pot 1, Argentina, Spain, Portugal, England. Danny Ramirez. Mia Malkova, Just the Minx. The Kidfluencers, including Piper Raquel. I hope you're watching in LA, are watching this like the world is watching. Peyton Manning, a two-time Super Bowl champion with the Broncos and Colts. Wyclef Jean of Haiti. Glad that his nation qualified for the World Cup for the second time in their history. Last time, it's 1974. Oh, yeah. George Randolph of Sky News America. Tim Law of Team One News is watching this. Gianni Infantino, who will be the draw master for the proceedings. We're all waiting in anticipation for the... Oh yeah, hello Gianni. Here's Gianni. Oh yeah, 100 years. Since 1926. He's in the crowd. And now, waiting to see where the United States will be placed. Here we go. Claudia Hundo. Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada. Waiting to see how the national team... Oh my! All in video games. 104 people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just watching the World Cup draw, Gianni Infantino be for president. Okay. Okay. USA! 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 Yes. Oh yeah. North America. For the oh my. Imagine the Dream Stadium, Dream Fictional Stadiums. Benvenuti, Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president. We are etching ever closer to determine the fate of the 48 teams that will form the field of the Rio World Cup and the 48 teams that will form the maximum field for the 8 fictional World Cups for Names Coliseum Video, Dreamland World Weekly, Weekly Wallace International Incorporated, Nate Network, Nature Entertainment Productions, the Icon Network, Team One News, and Sky News America. They are watching in their press rooms, their selection committee rooms. They are all watching in their traditional newsrooms, awaiting the 48 teams' fate for not only the real World Cup, but the 8 fictional ones as well. Including selection committee chairs from 8 of those organizations and for the 2026 World Cup. Who we'll have a talk with in the Silver Acer laptop about some of the reasoning behind the tough decisions that were made in their boardrooms during the selection committee selection process in the 8 fictional tournaments for the 2026 FIFA World Cup next summer. Thomas Muller, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Inter Miami against the Vancouver Whitecaps for the MLS Cup. Indiana versus Ohio State in the Big Ten Football Championship. As you know, in one of the fictional tournaments, Indiana University Hoosiers, as we're seeing them there, Indiana Hoosiers against Ohio State. They have already gotten buys to a fictional tournament, automatic bids. All right. Are they setting up the tables for the draw? Here we go. Robbie Williams and Nicole Scherzinger. The last time the World Cup was held in the United States, it's 1994. This will be Canada's first time hosting the World Cup. Last time they felt a World Cup type sense, it is 2015 Women's World Cup and the 2007 Under 20 World Cup. And now, and this is going to be the unprecedented third time Mexico has hosted the World Cup. After hosting previous editions, the 16-team one in 1970, which the last time included Pele, and the 1986 one, where it included Maradona of Argentina. Texas Tech, TCU have got automatic bid. Let's read through the chart. The Indiana Hoosiers have gotten an automatic bid from Weekly Wallace to represent the Great Lakes region. I cannot find Ohio State anywhere. Notre Dame got the automatic bid as IC Playoff 1 for Names Coliseum Video. Whooper Preschool got the automatic bid on the automatic bid as IC Playoff 1 for Nate Wow Network. Alabama Crimson Tide, LSU, and Auburn Tigers have gotten automatic bids respectively. 2 for Sky News America and 1 for Auburn Tigers for Team One News. I'm afraid Ohio State did not qualify for any for either the real tournament or the 8 fictional ones. SMU Mustangs, the automatic bid as IC Playoff 2 for Weekly Wallace. Viewing point. Oh my! Trump has taken on the first ever Peace Prize for FIFA. Most recently, oh yeah, the greatest leader in the world. Belong to the greatest leader in the world. Wow. Here we go. FIFA Peace Prize. Oh yeah. Global Ambassadors of Goodwill. Wow. Second time, Gianni Infantino is on the stage. Another pre-show formality before we get to the main draw.
Please welcome the very first winner of the FIFA Peace Prize, the 46th and 47th President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Please.
The greatest leader in the land. Of the best superpower. Of the entire best mega power in the entire world. It is the best.
Mr. President, this is your prize. This is your Peace Prize. There is also a beautiful medal for you that you can wear.
Yeah.
You want to go right now. Okay, let me hold. Fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah.
And you will receive also, of course, a certificate which reads out, and I would read it out with your permission. What are the reasons for you receiving this FIFA Peace Prize? Football unites the world. So the FIFA Peace Prize is presented annually on behalf of the billions of football-loving people from around the world to a distinguished individual who exemplifies an unwavering commitment to advancing peace and unity throughout the world through their notable leadership and action. And therefore, FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, awards the 2025 FIFA Peace Prize, Football Unites the World, to Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, in recognition of his exceptional and extraordinary actions to promote peace and unity around the world. Friday, December 5th, 2025. This is the certificate. It's yours.
Oh yeah, Mr. Infantino.
Before giving you the floor, Mr. President, if I may say two words. Like everyone here in the room, we see images of war all over the world. And like everyone, we suffer for every child that dies. We cry with every mother that loses someone she loves.
Oh boy.
And we want to see hope. We want to see unity. We want to see a future. And I was lucky, Mr. President, to witness a few years ago the Abraham Accord signatures. A few months ago,
Yeah.
in Sharm el-Sheikh, the peace in the Middle East agreement regarding Gaza. I was in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur for the peace between Cambodia and Thailand. Yesterday here in Washington, the Washington peace agreement between Rwanda and the DRC. Well, this is what we want from a leader that cares about the people. We want to live in a safe world.
Yeah, a president that can end wars.
We want to unite. That's what we do here today. That's what we'll do.
Ensured the permanent end of the Third Wrestling World War from 2012 to 2016. Oh, from 2010 to 2016. That's a 7-year war.
You updated in an incredible way, and you can always count, Mr. President, on my support, on the support of the entire football community or soccer community to help you make peace and make the world prosper all over the world. Thank you very much, Mr. President. The floor is all yours.
And helped ensure the end of that war from.
This is truly one of the great honors of my life. And beyond awards, John and I were discussing this. We saved millions and millions of lives. The Congo is an example. Over 10 million people killed, and it was heading for another 10 million very quickly. And it just, the fact that we could do that. India, Pakistan, so many different wars that we're able to end in some cases.
And one of them, the Third Wrestling World War from 2010 to 2017, that was at the apex of the Global Force era.
I've known Johnny for so long. He's done such an incredible job. I have to tell you, you've set new records on ticket sales. don't want to bring a thing like that up right now, but it's an awfully nice tribute to you and to the game of football, or as we call it, soccer, but football, and that is an amazing thing. The numbers are beyond any numbers that anybody, even beyond what Johnny thought was possible.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank
The American-based teams, Great Lakes, Metro, Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, Mountain, New England, West, Southwest, Northwest, and Southeast regional teams are watching President Trump. Even the American teams that got through the IC playoffs in their channel, they are listening.
Relationship has been outstanding, and I want to thank you both very much, and your countries very much. But most importantly, I just want to thank everybody. The world is a safer place now. The United States 1 year ago was not doing too well, and now I have to say we're the hottest country anywhere in the world, and we're going to keep it that way. Thank you all. Thank you. Have a great time. And Johnny, a tremendous honor. Thank you.
Oh, yes. The 10 regions and their respective teams for their respective channels are loving every minute. The 10 channels and their affiliates in the 10 U.S. regions are sitting on every.
Now, the opening match of the World Cup in Mexico City is only 188 days away. We're delighted to be joined by so many great coaches here today. Every single one of them wants to add their name to football history.
As we are mere moments away from the 45 teams being drawn into their respective 12 groups, and the 8 channels and the 8 fictional World Cups will be taking notes and taking roots on what is about to happen. Wow.
Only 8 nations have won sport's ultimate prize. Please welcome a man who knows exactly how it feels after he led his country to glory on that golden night in Qatar. Argentina's World Cup winning coach, Lionel Scaloni, and the World Cup trophy.
Lionel Scaloni of Argentina, bringing the FIFA World Cup, otherwise known as the Jules Rimet Trophy.
We do all agree that it was one of the greatest finals of all time. How do you look back on it?
Bueno, buenas noches, buenas tardes para todos. La recuerdo como una final inolvidable, donde pasaron un montón de cosas y nuestro equipo, a pesar de las dificultades, siguió creciendo y en ningún momento pensamos que ese partido
All right.
podía terminar
To
mal.
list the Japan teams, Brilliant's Policy Video, Toho Academy, Weekly Wallace, Japan's Men's Rugby Union Team, Dreamland World Weekly, we has Musashi MS, Network has Verano SC, Names Room Entertainment Productions has Gamba Osaka, the Icon Network has Onsaku MS, Team One News has FC Tokyo, and Sky News America has the Artistic Republic of Japan.
In 2002, it's one of the first memories I had of the World Cup from start to finish as a kid. And I woke up early to watch Senegal beat France. And that 1-0 victory started off on my way to school, and I had to listen to the end of the game on the radio.
And to the Australia region, Men's Coliseum Video has the Australian national cricket team. Weekly Wallace has the Australian men's rugby union team. Dreamland Weekly has Perk Laurie. As we listen into Meanwhile Network has the Brisbane Roar. FC Sydney got the automatic bid from Nature Entertainment Productions. Most Marine Republic of Australia has in the ICANN network. Team One News has the Australian Feminist Republic, and Sky News America has the Oakley Republic of Australia.
Speaking of free kicks, David Beckham is producing a film that I'm directing and acting in, and of course everyone knows he's got the best right
For
foot in the
Canada,
world, and you've got the best left foot in the world. So, in practice,
who do
I win free kick competitions?
Canada regionals include Avon Lee, Muslim Republic, Trafalgar Academy for Girls, respectively for Men's Coliseum Video and Weekly Wallace. Dreamland Weekly will have Canada's men's national cricket team. Nate Wow Network has the Canada men's rugby union team.
What do you think about him rallying the troops and being the leader for the Brazilian national team?
Nature Entertainment Productions has the Toronto Raptors of the NBA, Republic of Quebec for ICANN Network. Team One News has the Calgary Stampeders, Toronto Argonauts for Sky News America. And to check the Mexico Regional, Club America for Men's Coliseum Video, Club Guadalajara for Weekly Wallace, Club Atlas for Dreamland Weekly, Pachuca for Nate Wow Network, Autistic Republic. Autistic Republic of Mexico for Nature Entertainment Productions. Autistic Democratic Republic of Mexico. Team One News, the Mexican Muslim Republic, and the Feminist Republic of Mexico for Sky News America. Here are the co-hosts. Fashion. Like religion. Wow. Stories have handed down from generations. USA, Mexico, Canada, and the same could be said for the co-hosts for the 8 fictional tournaments, which will have different teams. Azteca Stadium, a mythical stadium, a footballing temple. Will stage matches again. We're ready. For FIFA World Cup 26. North America, NAFTA, is ready to host. Oh my! Oh man, third time's a charm! And now, we are mere moments away from finding out who's going who. the Caribbean. We'll have Bahamas, Barbados, Montserrat, Anguilla, Turks and Caicos Islands, Bermuda, U.S. Virgin Islands, and British Virgin Islands.
And I would like to call them now on stage so that we can proceed finally with the draw. I used to make draws in my previous life, so I like that. And I call now the draw assistants. Please be indulgent with them. They don't have that experience to make draws yet. Here we are. First, please welcome on stage the Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney.
Mark Carney, along with the co-host nation, not only for the World Cup, for the 8 fictional tournaments. Carney, Prime Minister Carney, and the female president of Mexico have got their regions and their country's regional qualifying for the 8 fictional tournaments. Oh my, Donald J. Trump will draw teams. Oh man, the 10 U.S. regions are sitting on tenterhooks, awaiting the fate of the 45 other teams.
So I would like to start with Mr. Carney. How big a deal is it to co-host the World Cup for Canada? Well, difficult question, I know.
It is the biggest of deals, Gianni. You know, it's the #1 sport for Canadian boys and girls. 2/3 of the country watched the last World Cup. And we are partnered with the United States and Mexico, welcoming the world. There's more than 200 nationalities in Canada, more than 200 nationalities in FIFA. The top 48 are coming to North America. It is going to be the biggest deal ever.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Presidenta Sheinbaum, la Copa Mundial de la FIFA 2026 es el evento deportivo más grande de la historia de México, a la historia al convertirse en el único país en albergar 3 ediciones del torneo. ¿Qué significado tiene esto para las y los mexicanos?
Bueno, estamos orgullosos.
And to read in the Latin American, Argentina, Brazil, Commonwealth, Brazil, Mostrine Republic, Feminist Republic of Brazil, Argentina, Mostrine Republic, Argentina, Feminist Republic, Falkland Islands, and South Georgia, Brazil, Autistic Republic, and South Georgia, and South Sandwich Islands.
Birthday.
For years, Johnny, they've thought soccer or football would be so big, so fast. And I remember, I shouldn't say this because it was a long time ago, but I remember watching Pelé play on a team called the Cosmos.
The New York Cosmos in New York. That was a soccer league in the 70s that they helped build, which shaped the future of U.S. soccer and brought stars like Ricky Davis to the fold.
I was pretty young at that point, and who knew this was going to happen. But when you look at what has happened to football in the United States, it's, again, soccer in the United States.
All right, here we go.
We start with Mr. Carney. Big one. Wait.
Wait. Mr. Carney,
You see there's a little paper inside. You take out the paper, these two things, you can throw them in here, and then you can show to the public,
that's a demonstration ball, so
which
which
for me
is the last of the formalities.
I'm just the moderator. Mr. Carney, do you want to start?
Here we go. Carney will get us underway with the draw.
Already chosen? Okay, let's see.
Here we go.
Which team?
Hawk number 1.
Right, Mr. Carney.
Mr. Carney will choose Ken. Group D. Canada has occupied Group D. Group D, Canada. Okay, group. Who's going to group? It's Mexico. All right, Group A will be Mexico. They will kick things off June 11th. Okay, we have a switcheroo in the group. USA will occupy Group B. And it's so we have a switcheroo. USA in Group D still, so I was wrong there. So, wow. So now another. So it's the last of the formalities before the 45 teams are waiting. The other 40. So we got 3 down, 45 to go. Wow. So now, USA in Group D, Canada, Group B, and Mexico will kick things off in Group A. So the Europe Africa region for the 8 channels will be Cardassian Protectorate of Russia, Egypt 90, Hungary 38, Spain 34, Yugoslavia 98, American Arab Israeli Triumvirate, the Autistic Holy Kingdom of Azerbaijan, and the Autistic Democratic Republic of Austria. And in the Asian Pacific region, we have Iran Iraq Commonwealth, Samoa, Tonga, United Korean Commonwealth, United Chinese Commonwealth, United Vietnamese Commonwealth, the Soviet Republic of Syria, and the most serene Republic of Pacific Syria. In Puerto Rico, we have the Autistic Republic, Autistic Democratic Republic, Autistic Holy Kingdom, Oakland Republic, Cynical Socialist Republic, Most Serene Republic, Feminist Republic, and Soviet Republic of Puerto Rico. And the same will go to the Panama region, which has the same amount of teams and sub-republics that Puerto Rico has. So that concludes the 10 international regions. For the Great Lakes region, we have the South Virginia Wildcats, Indiana Hoosiers, Purdue, the Indiana State Sycamores, the Indianapolis Colts, the North Virginia Falcons, Indiana Fever of the WNBA, and Cascade High School. New York Giants, New York Jets, New York Knicks, Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Sabres, the New York Mets, New York Stars, and the New York Liberty of the WNBA. Chicago Blitz, they are all in the Metro region. In the Midwest region, Chicago Blitz, Indianapolis Racers, Chicago Bears, University of Illinois Chicago, Illinois State Redbirds, Australian Republic of Cold River, Green Bay Packers, and the Illinois Fighting Illini. In the Mid-Atlantic region, the Baltimore Ravens, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Penthouse Pets, the Philadelphia 76ers, Virginia University, Carolina Panthers, Vanderbilt, and the Philadelphia Baltimore Stars. And in the Mountain region, the Utah Jazz, BYU, Denver Nuggets, TCU, New Mexico State, and Denver Broncos, Canyon High School, and Playboy Penthouse Union. New England region, Harvard University, Syracuse, Blues Oranges, Boston Celtics, Boston Bruins, Boston College, Boston Breakers of the USFL, Yukon Huskies, and the New England Patriots. In the West Regionals, Oakland Invaders, the Playboy Bunnies, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Los Angeles Express, the Las Vegas Raiders, Stanford University, UCLA, and the San Francisco 49ers. In the Southwest region, Oklahoma Outlaws, Houston Oilers, Houston Texans, Texas A&M Aggies, Houston Gamblers, Oklahoma State, Dallas Cowboys, and the LSU Tigers led by Livy Dunn. In the Northwest region, Motoring Republic of Mortville, Southern McMinnville, Western McMinnville, Boise State Broncos, Seattle Supersonics, Northern McMinnville, Eastern McMinnville, and the USFL Portland Breakers. And in the Southeast Regional, we have the Memphis Showboats, Orlando Renegades, Miami Dolphins, Jackson Americans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Birmingham Stallions,
to see the angst on the faces. The camera will pick up the coaches. As you know, they're sitting there. They've been waiting. They're watching all this. They're being incredibly courteous, but they want that to happen. But when it happens, the camera will pan, and there'll be those that'll be sitting there shaking their head going, my job just got a whole lot tougher. And there'll be others that'll sit there going, look like, the guy that ate the canary there, saying, this is a good...
and the Jacksonville Bulls of the USFL. And what we're most waiting on for the eight fictional channels are waiting for is their Euro players and IC playoff representatives being drawn into groups. Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill played Rita Watson in Sister Act 2 is her first role. And for the co-hosts, Men's Coliseum video, it'll be the United States Olympic women's gymnastics team led by Simone Biles, Suni Lee, and Jordan Childs. And they will be paired up with, they will be in Group D. In Group A, we have Mexico's 2014 World Cup team. And we're going to have the Fraser Valley 08 Senior World Cup squad paired in Group B in Men's Coliseum Video World Cup. Week left for Dreamland World Weekly, the legendary U.S. Men's 1999 Women's World Cup squad with the Mexicali Senior League World Series team. I forgot to mention Fraser Valley Big League World Series 08 side, Mexicali Mexico Senior League World Series side of 08. And the Canadian Olympic Soccer 1976 team will be the co-hosts. Dreamland World Weekly, their co-host they can think of is the U.S. Olympic Soccer 1984 squad with Ricky Davis, Gene Wilrich, Steve Moyers, Angelo Di Bernardo, Tito Borjao, and Hugo Perez. The 1986 things, they will be paired co-hosting with Mexico's 1986 World Cup squad. Hugo Sanchez captained that. In Canada's 2022 World Cup squad, this is just like the selection show for the NCAA tournament. The pressure cooker is heavily on, but in the World Cup draw, the pressure cooker is heavily on them. 5 remaining teams are yet to be drawn. Meanwhile, Network will send the United States Men's 2010 World Cup team as well as Mexico's 1970 World Cup team and the St. Mary's Catholic School for Girls 1976 soccer team. The United States Women's National Team of 07 and 08 will be paired up with the Veracruz 08 side from the Big League World Series. These of 08. In the Icon Network, the U.S. 1990 Men's World Cup, 1990 World Cup men's team, along with Mexico's 78 World Cup side, along with Mother Teresa's Catholic Academy for Girls of 1976. The U.S. Men's 98 World Cup team, along with Mexico's 98 World Cup team and Canada's 1986 World Cup team. And that's for Sky News America. And for Team One News, the U.S. 1994 Men's World Cup team, the Mexico's 94 World Cup team, and Surrey's Junior League World Series 08 team. So that is a list of the co-hosts for the 8 fictional tournaments, the 8 fictional 68 team ones for next summer's FIFA World Cup. Every 45 nations are sitting on tenterhooks, waiting in anticipation of where their team is going. How their path to the Final Four of the World Cup will be defined. And that is Lauryn Hill, the legendary Lauryn Hill, one of the all-time greats.
DC, put your hands together again for Lauryn Hill. That was unbelievable.
She's one of the all-time greats.
We have here next to me two-time FIFA Women's World Cup winner Carly Lloyd.
Carly Lloyd, the first woman to score 3 times in a World Cup final, along with Sir Jeff Hurst and Kylian Mbappe.
134 goals during an incredible international career. But you never had a chance to play the World Cup at home. So the men's national team, they have the privilege and opportunity to do that. So how much support are they going to get? How fantastic is that going to feel?
Well, look, every single player's dream is to win a World Cup. If I win a World Cup, our 2015 World Cup.
Oh yeah, have her book.
It was an amazing World Cup. I've got some of my teammates here in attendance. Jill Wallace, that coached us during that 2015 World Cup.
She joins along with Mbappe and Sir Jeff Hurst as one of 3 people to score 3 times in a World Cup final.
This World Cup on home soil doesn't happen very often. And, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing. The team had a really great last window. Looking forward to watching them play. But this is going to be an unbelievable opportunity that they have to seize.
Amazing. Well, it's the impact that this World Cup's going to have on women's soccer is going to be phenomenal. What are the takeaways that you hope that at the end of the World Cup that impact leaves here in the U.S.?
Well, we've seen every World Cup. The footprint that it leaves, not just during the tournament but afterwards. We saw it in 2015 in Canada. The way that our league exploded after that, the NWSL. The NWSL continues to thrive. I think it's just going to be great for both the men and women's sides. And like I said, we have to leverage that. We have to harness it. We have to take every opportunity. And it's going to have, impact on so many generations to come. It's going to provide girls and boys with dreams of one day playing in a World Cup.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. And Kevin, Heidi, back to you guys.
Here we go. Are they setting up the tables for the World Cup?
Okay, we have the trophy. The 3 host nations have already been drawn. I think we're ready for the rest.
Well, look, apart from one thing, we haven't said it, but you are a world famous fashion model and a TV personality. Yes, come on, one time. One time, please. I am America's funny guy who just so happens to have.
Oh my, it's taller. Heidi Klum is taller.
Okay, this moment is actually taking charge of the draw, and it's a serious business. And FIFA, well, they were never going to trust us with this business, Heidi.
Well, speak for yourself. Maybe they were never going to trust you, Kevin.
Oi!
I didn't think about that way until you just said it, honestly.
Well, fortunately, the boss found the perfect person.
A call from the president. Act 1.
Hi, how you doing?
Rio, we are so excited you're conducting the final draw. How are you feeling?
Super excited. A bit nervous too.
Why? Because hundreds of millions of people will be watching.
Oh my.
You played in front of big crowds.
Yeah, but listen, this is different. I've got through all the draw rules and the protocol.
Don't worry. I'm sure one of our new FIFA World Cup 2026 ambassadors can give you some great advice. They are incredible. I will put in touch.
Wow.
But who are they?
Oh, you will see. Good luck, Rio.
Playing it cool. Act 2.
I wonder who this could be.
Rio de Janeiro, FIFA Fio, PS2 Piero.
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey. Oh man.
Well, I'd love to know what would you do if you're in my place conducting a draw.
Wow.
But listen, I can't relax. I'm in my head. I'm excited. I'm nervous.
Don't overthink it, brother. Vibe at the moment. You'll be all right. Guaranteed.
Okay, listen, that did help. And thank you.
Anytime. Trust the process. Just keep living, and I'll see you there.
Wait, do you?
Oh man, take their advice. Enjoying the moment?
Hola,
Salma Hayek, acclaimed actress and newly appointed FIFA ambassador. Yes. Surprise?
This is incredible. Congratulations.
Yes, yes, I'm incredible. Thank you.
Salma, I need your advice.
Sevilla Vergara.
Oh, my advice is to have fun out there. Enjoy it. Feel the moment. When you get stuck, I wrote a joke for you to warm up with. Why don't football players get hot? Because of all the fans.
Listen, that's great, and thank you, Salma. But listen,
Selma Hayek.
still worried about the technical.
Oh yeah.
If you want some help with the rules,
In representing feminist and most serene side, aware that in the 8 tournaments, the most serene republics and feminist republics are already in the 68-team side, awaiting for the other 45 teams in the real World Cup to be drawn, so that they can conclude out the draw on their own. Uh-oh, the table is set. It looks like the stage is set for the draw. Rio Ferdinand. Oh man, he made 2 World Cup appearances. 2006 World Cup in Germany and 2010 World Cup in South Africa.
Well, it just shows you how big this is, man. Taking charge of the World Cup draw. It's not a small thing. But you know what? I've got to say, though, I've been listening backstage. And with your permission, Mr. President, we've got to stop calling it soccer. I'm sorry. We've got to go. Where I'm from is football, and most of the people in this building right now, we call it football. So, if that's okay, we're going to continue like that, yeah?
Okay, it's time to draw out. This will be Group A, B, C, D. Samantha Johnson. Group I, J, K, and L. Samantha Johnson.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go. I mean, the only thing, I don't know who Sam was talking about, do you?
Well, you mean the real experts on all of the draw rules? Sure, Salma told us where you need to go. Welcome to Draw Conductor Bootcamp. You're conducting the final draw, right?
Hell yeah.
Have you ever conducted
An English Academy, Trafalgar Academy for girls. A Canadian Academy school.
maybe back in your day? It's 48 now.
Right, okay, 48 teams.
Those 48 teams will be split into 12 groups, 4 teams per group, and all 48 teams have been divided into 4 pots, each containing 12 teams, which we've improvised for training.
This is brilliant.
The pots are based on the latest FIFA Coca-Cola Men's World Ranking as of November 19th. Pot 1 is the top 9 teams plus the Friendlies Nations. Pot 2 has the next 12 highest ranked teams. It's the same for Pot 3, but that has the next 12 highest ranked teams. And Pot 4 has the next 6 highest ranked teams, along with 6 placeholders.
Placeholders? What are they?
There's still 6 spots up for grabs at the FIFA World Cup.
6 spots.
FIFA World Cup 26 playoff, 6 teams, 2 qualify. European playoff, 16 teams, 4 qualify. Those are the 6 placeholders, and they'll be confirmed in March.
And placeholders. And the 8 fictional channels have decided their placeholders.
Teams of Pot 1 will occupy the first position each group, and the 3 hosts are already in place. Your draw system will draw Pot 1 first, then on Pot 2, then Pot 3, then Pot 4.
Straight through, one pot at a time.
Rio, listen up. This bit is very important. The teams from pots 2, 3, and 4
Oi. Oh man, a preliminary draw. This will get us ready for the 45 remaining teams.
How do you feel?
It's a lot to memorize. How did you guys all become experts?
My memory is full to oxygen.
Oh yeah. When I went to Bentley's party and
It's a Friday, City. We'll be at school. Don't worry. We're gonna do great.
I could not have done this without you guys.
at the barn in Terre Haute, we were on the road to this. Okay, we are mere moments away from the fate of the 48 of the 45 teams.
These guys, they were right up there, like, but you know, it's worth it. I'm fully prepped and ready to go. Do you understand, right, guys? No, okay.
Hold on, not quite done yet. One more big surprise, Kevin. I know you've been waiting and you've been practicing. Now is your big moment.
This is a really big moment for me, Heidi. Warming up backstage is what I was prioritizing. Michael Buffer, I want you to eat your heart out. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? A national hero who redefined the game. He played a winner of 4 Stanley Cups, hockey's ultimate rock. He's also known simply as the Great One. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh man, Wayne Gretzky. Too bad the Edmonton Oilers are not among the 8 Channels Fictional World Cup roster. Aaron Judge, baseball great, and one in the MLB team, the New York Mets, will be a part of one of the 68 Team Fictional World Cup.
Michael's going to be too worried about his job, though. I also have been practicing myself. Cue the music. A giant of his sport and one of
Shaquille O'Neal,
a four-time NBA champion.
creator of the Shakaroni Pizza, and led the Lakers to a three-peat in the early 2000s. Shaquille O'Neal, a monster of a man. Oh my, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady should be surprised that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have qualified for the Team One News Global Cup and the Sky News America International Cup. New England Patriots qualifying in the New England region. Here we go.
Wayne, as a Canadian, I mean, how much are you looking forward to just seeing your team play now in this World Cup coming up?
Yeah, we're so excited about it. Soccer is growing so big in Canada right now. We're very proud of our team, and we're looking forward to a great tournament.
Correct.
Hey, Aaron, I hear you are a huge football fan, so who do you have your eye on for this tournament?
Wow, there's a lot of great teams out there.
Aaron Judge,
In the USA, dude,
three-time American League Most Valuable Player.
have a special group, and looking forward to that.
Expected that answer.
Exactly. I mean, Shaq, like Aaron, I know you played American football growing up. You got Tom Brady behind you on your right hand side. Do you reckon he would have won a few more Super Bowls if he'd have had you on his team?
Yeah.
Talking to Shaq.
Yeah, definitely. You know what they call me in the soccer world?
Oh,
David Blackham.
okay, excellent. This is going to be a fun draw, I can tell you that now. Tom, great to have you with us now. I know you're very familiar with football. We're going to talk about the moment about ball. Look, can you just tell us how big a deal this is going to be for North America?
Yeah, it's certainly incredible to have this incredible event come to North America, and we're all counting down the days.
7-time Super Bowl Most Valuable Player and Champion of 2 Super Bowl teams, the New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are all ready. Millions of fans in 45 other countries are all ready. Oh. Here we go. Pot number 1 will contain the highest rated teams. Here we go. Pot number 1 will contain the co-host nations, and it is Canada drawn into Group B, Mexico drawn into Group A, and the United States were drawn into Group D. And the other teams in this pot: Spain, Euro 2020, 2008, and 2012 champions. Also champions of the 1968 European Championship. Argentina, the defending 3-time World Cup champions. Vive la France! 2-time World Cup winners. England, 1966 World Cup winners. Brazil appeared at each and every World Cup, 5 times winners and runners-up twice. Portugal, looking for their elusive first World Championship. The 2016 European champions. Netherlands, still looking for that elusive first world title. Runners-up 3 times. Belgium, one of the most decorated European teams in the entire World Cup. And Germany, 4 times World Cup winners. Germany.
That's right, but one thing to remember with the draw, as per the draw procedures, which Rio was so perfectly taught earlier on, the 4 top teams in the FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking will be drawn in a way where the top 2, Spain and Argentina, must be drawn in different pathways. So that means...
Oh man, sorry about that, Old Spice.
Only meet in the final if they make it that far. Now, the 3rd and 4th place teams, France and England, also want to be drawn in opposite pathways, so that if they win their group, they would only meet the top 2 ranked teams in the semi-finals. This is only on the basis that all 4 teams win their group and get that far.
Okay, so if England win their group, they could only meet Spain or Argentina in the semi-finals.
Yeah, that's correct. But remember, only if all win their groups.
Oh, so okay, it's like the NBA
Canada.
playoff bracket, right, Shaq?
Oh yeah.
So wherever you're watching this in the world, it is time right now. The FIFA World Cup 2026 technical draw, powered by Aramco. Tom, it's your turn, man. Let's go.
All right, let's take a look. And now the draw for pot 1 from all 8 channels and their corporate champion Pizza Hut. First team drawn will be Brazil. Appeared in each and every World Cup. 5-time world champions and runners-up twice.
Participated in every World Cup and lifted the trophy in Mexico in 1970 and again here in the US in 1994.
Carlos Ancelotti, his Brazilian team will go into the Group C in position 1.
Okay, Brazil will be in Group C. Their opening match is in Group C, C1. And now, the remaining 8 groups to be occupied. Germany.
Yes, the 4-time champions and record 8-time finalists Germany are gearing up for their 21st appearance at the tournament. That's more than any other European country.
Germany go into Group E in position
Germany in Group E. Here we go. Tom Brady bringing out the next team, which is Netherlands.
The three-time runners-up reached the quarterfinals at the last World Cup in 2022.
Netherlands will be in Group F. Netherlands still looking for that elusive world title. Belgium, and so will Belgium. Twice reached the Final Four. Belgium in Group G. Eden Hague and Amon starts in 30 minutes. Young Ajax. As the next team is drawn, it's Spain. 2010 World Cup winners and four-time European champions. Group H in Spain. And now the remaining four. Who will occupy Group I? Argentina, the defending champions, will be in Group I. First ever Group I in World Cup history. Well, going to J1, okay.
Because Spain and Argentina, they must be in separate pathways. So Argentina Group J, and they go
Argentina Group J. Due to draw regulation. There we go. Who will occupy Group I? Vive la France! Will they be in Group I? Two-time world champions.
We go back to Group I, where France will be in position 1.
Vive la France! Luck. Two more groups left. Group K and Group L, first ever in World Cup history. Here we go. It's Portugal. Will they be in Group K or Group L? Looking for that elusive world title. European champions of 2016.
Portugal going to Group K in position 1.
Portugal. Okay, it's gonna be England. England occupy Group L as the head of the group. 1966 World Cup winners. 3 times they reached the Final Four. So Pot 1 has now concluded. All right, just to recap. Mexico kicks off in Group A, Canada in Group B, Brazil in Group C, the United States in Group D, heavy pressure on them since 2006, Germany Group E, Netherlands in Group F, Belgium Group G, Spain in Group H, France in Group I, Argentina, the defending champions, Group J, Portugal Group K, and England in Group L. And the 8 channels have taken notes at the end of the... So we got 12 teams down.
got everybody in here waiting to see who their team's going to be playing. So, Shaq, take it away.
All right.
But here, wait, Shaq, 1 second. Here are the sort of team nations that are in pot 2 first. The video
Pot
first.
2. Here we go. Let's see who their opponents are. This is where it's really ratchet up attention. Croatia have reached the Final Four 2 times in the last 2 World Cups. Morocco, the upset kings of the 2022 tournament. Colombia. In 94, Pele said they can win the cup. Will they win the cup in 2026? Uruguay, the first ever in 1950 World Cup winners. Switzerland, one of the most respected European teams in this competition. Defeated Spain in 2010. Japan. And looking to play spoiler, like in the last World Cup. Senegal, looking to do the same here as they upset France in 2002, 1-0 in the opener. Iran upset the United States, eliminating them in 1998. Korea Republic went to the semifinals by defeating Spain on penalties in 2002. Ecuador reached the 2002 and 2006 finals, only to be eliminated on both occasions. Austria, back in the World Cup since 1998. Australia, their best World Cup is 2006, where they reached the quarterfinals. Here we go. It's pressure cooker time. It's on.
So that means the 3 South American teams in this pot cannot be in the same group as Argentina or Brazil.
Here we go. Whoever's drawn, hit drawn.
Croatia, now is the time to get your hands in amongst the balls.
Here we go. Big Shaq. First team to come out of the pot 2 and into Group A with Mexico. Here we go. Let's open her up. Here we go.
Korea Republic.
South Korea. And great news for the Koreans.
Republic's 11th successive appearance at the World Cup. They famously reached the semi-finals as co-hosts in 2002.
Korea Republic go into Group A in position 3, joining Mexico.
Okay, let's go again, Shaq.
Okay, position 2. The opening match. South Korea. Who is next? Is Switzerland. We'll go with Canada.
Have reached the quarterfinals on 3 occasions, the last time coming on home soil in 1954.
Yeah, Switzerland go into Group B, joining Canada in position 4.
Okay, all you. Doing a great job.
South Korea. And now, who will join Brazil in Group C? It's pressure cooker time for the 5-time champs. Morocco, the upset kings of the 2002 tournament, is joining Brazil.
2022 as the first African team to reach the semi-finals, and they were also the first African team to qualify for 2026.
Well, again, Morocco go into Group C, and they're going to be Brazil's first game at the World Cup. Huge game.
All right, it's the U.S. group's turn. Who will play the USA in Group D? It's really going to ratchet up with tension now. Is it Croatia? Is it Australia? Is it Austria again? Just like in 1990? Will it be Japan? Australia! Oh man! The Aussies are in the US group.
Reached the knockout stages twice in 6 previous participations in 2006 and 2022.
Australia will go into Group D, joining USA, and they'll be in position 3.
Oh yeah.
Let's go
USA and Australia. All right. Who is going to join Germany? Is it Austria, just like in Ecuador, South America?
Second in qualifying with the fewest defeats and fewest goals conceded across South America. Ecuador are now heading to their 5th World Cup.
Ecuador go into Group E, joining Germany, and they go into position 4.
Ecuador.
Your time again.
Okay, it's Shaq's turn again. This time in Group F. Who is going to join the 3-time finalists in their opening match? Is it Austria? Is it Iran? Japan! Just like in 2010.
Were the first team to qualify back in March and reached the round of 16 4 times, including in Qatar 3 years ago.
Yes, Japan will be facing Netherlands in the first game in that group, in Group F. As they
Oh
go into
my.
position 2.
Imagine how they're going to feel about this.
Let's go.
All right, check again. This time for Belgium. Belgium's group, Group G. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Islamic Republic of Iran.
This will be the 7th time we see the Islamic Republic of Iran at a World Cup, and this is their 4th successive appearance.
The Islamic Republic of Iran go into Group G, and they go into position 3.
And now next group is Group H, Spain. Spain. Who are they going to match up with? With Austria, Croatia, Colombia, Uruguay, or Senegal? Uruguay! The same nation that ended up in the Final Four in the 2010 tournament.
In 1930, lifted the trophy on home soil, and then won it again in Brazil in 1950.
Okay, they are last in the group.
In position 4, that will be the closing game against Spain of that group.
What are you doing?
Oh my, oh my. 4 more teams left. It's Group I, the first ever Group I in World Cup history. France heads this group. Who is going to play France? Is it Croatia? Is it Colombia? Is it Austria? Senegal! Oh man, shades of 2002 in their opening match.
France set Senegal up for their best World Cup performance so far when they reached the quarterfinals in 2000.
Oh my.
We'll go into France's group, which is Group I, and that is the first game of that group.
Oh man, shades of 2002. Okay, we're on to Group J. First ever Group J in World Cup history. Defending champ Argentina heads this group. Who will they meet? It's either Austria or Croatia. The Austrians.
Austria finished third in the 1954 tournament in Switzerland and are back in the finals for the first time since 1998.
Yeah, Austria, they join Argentina in Group J, and they go into
Portugal and England are the only teams left. All right. Who is going to join Portugal? Croatia or Colombia? One or the other is going. Here we go. Coming out is Colombia. Oh man, Pele said they can win the cup in 1994, but weren't successful. But who will they win this time in North America in 2026? Which means England will be paired up once again with Croatia. Just like in the Euro 2008 qualifiers, just like in the 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, in the 2018 World Cup, and now in 2026 World Cup, they will meet again. Wow. Wow. I can imagine what that final score is going to be. It's going to be a 3-1 Croatia, just like in the Euro 2008 qualifiers, which eliminated England. Oh, man. For those of you keeping score at home, South Korea and Mexico in Group A, Canada, Switzerland in Group B, Morocco and Brazil, Group C. USA, Australia, Group D. Germany, Ecuador, Group E. Netherlands, Japan, Group F. Belgium, Islamic Republic of Iran, in G. Spain and Uruguay, Group H. France and Senegal, Group I. Argentina, Austria, Group J. Group K, Portugal, Colombia, and Group L, England, Croatia. 24 teams left. Norway, they have one of the best women's team and Winter Olympic powerhouse. Panama, Roberto Duran's home country, trying to establish itself as a soccer power. Egypt, last made the World Cup in 2018. Algeria, last World Cup appearance was 2010 when they lost to the United States. Scotland, their famous World Cup appearance is 1986. Paraguay, their last World Cup appearance was 2010 in South Africa. And Tunisia, they made the 2018 World Cup. Ivory Coast, their last World Cup was in 2010 in South Africa and in 2018 in Russia. Uzbekistan, making their World Cup debut. Congratulations. Qatar qualified for the World Cup after hosting in 2022 in the winter. Saudi Arabia, the only Arab nation to qualify for 8 or 9 World Cups. South Africa, last World Cup, they hosted the 2010 World Cup.
Yes, of course, there can't be more than 2 European teams in one group and not more than 1 team from another confederation. So don't forget that there's placeholders in pot 4 to take into consideration too, guys.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Okay, right.
Here we go.
Let's knock this out of the park. I got you.
Aaron Judge will draw the first team and will unanimously face Mexico in the opening match of 2026 World Cup. Who will that nation be? South Africa! Oh man, shades of the opening match of the 2010 World Cup in which Mexico seeks revenge.
Well, can we just take a breath? This is the first game. This is the opener for the World Cup. So South Africa, they go into Group A, position 2.
Oh man, same position of the 3 teams, South Korea, South Africa, and Mexico. Mexico, South Africa, Group A, South Korea, and Group B. Here we go. Who will hit the bottom group with Switzerland in Canada's group? Qatar.
Hosts and debutants in 2022, Qatar came through the 4th round of qualifying in Asia to clinch their spot.
Qatar go into Group B in position 3.
Here we go. Brazil and Morocco hit this group. Who will be in Group C? Paraguay. Uh-oh. Oh my. They have to go into the U.S. group.
Back on the global stage for the first time since reaching the quarterfinals in South Africa in 2010.
I think we've got to explain because I think people getting this wrong maybe, right? So I've got a couple of things to explain. There's factors here. Paraguay, they go into Group D.
Uh-oh. They will meet the U.S. in the opening match.
In Los Angeles.
Paraguay.
So you know, guys, because 2 teams from the same confederation cannot be in the same group, just if you're wondering.
All right.
Brazil is in C.
Two teams in the same confederation cannot meet, which means two South American teams cannot meet. All right, Aaron Judge this time versus a European nation that will go Group C. Gladly. Cote d'Ivoire. Oh man, once again. That means Cote d'Ivoire will have to occupy the Group E. Ivory Coast. Oh boy. Ecuador, Ivory Coast. Oh man, USA, Paraguay, Australia. Hopefully containing Scotland or Norway. Tunisia. Oh man! Robin! Group F. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Hopefully containing a European side. Norway or Scotland is going to have to go to Brazil. Hills group. Egypt. Oh man, another African group. What a major letdown. Oh no. Scotland! Oh man, Brazil and Scotland are going to meet again! Oh man, shades of the 1998 World Cup. Brazil and Scotland, the opening match. Here we go. All right. Who is going to hit Group H? Spain and Uruguay head this group. Who will it be? Saudi Arabia. All right, Group I, first ever Group I in history. France and Senegal hit this group. Who is going with them? Algeria, Uzbekistan, Norway, or Panama? Algeria. Oh man. Algeria, Group J, they will play the defending champions. There we go. Bet. Uzbekistan from Asia. All right, two nations left in this pot three. Group K, Group K. So Uzbekistan will play Colombia. Uzbekistan. Here we go. Panama or Norway? Panama, yes. Panama. Which means Norway.
Again, guys, due to the team is yet to be drawn, like I said before, we've had to skip all the way to Group L, where Panama will go in,
Oh man.
and they're in the same group as England and Croatia.
Norway will have to face France and Senegal. So Norway, 12 teams remaining.
Yeah, Norway, they go into Group I, and they go into position 4. So, brilliant job. Clean hands, you're not down the park. But,
Okay.
for me at the moment, the draw. So,
All right. Group A, Mexico, South Africa, and South Korea. Group B, Switzerland, Qatar, and Canada. Brazil. Group C, Brazil, Scotland, and Morocco. Shades of 1998. Group D, Paraguay, USA, and Australia. Group E, Germany, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Group F, Tunisia, Japan, and Netherlands. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, and Islamic Republic of Iran. Group H, Spain, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Group I, Norway, France, and Senegal. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, and Austria. Group K, Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. And finally, England, Croatia, and Panama. 12 teams left. And this will sit in, well, for Euro Playoff 1, 2, 3, and 4, and IC Playoff 1 and 2. Jordan, who makes his debut in the World Cup. Cape Verde, congratulations, making their first World Cup appearance. Ghana, USA's chief rival in 2006, 2010, and 2014 World Cups. That's the one to avoid. Curacao, congratulations, making their first World Cup finals. Haiti, making also its first World Cup appearance since 1974. New Zealand, finally, the Oceania could rejoice. First World Cup appearance in 2010. Winner of Playoff A. Intercontinental Playoff 1. Intercontinental Euro Playoff 1, Euro Playoff 2, Euro Playoff 3, Euro Playoff 4. Intercontinental Playoff 1, and Intercontinental Playoff 2.
Yes, so I know this one from the whiteboard and the boot camp that I was kind of involved in. There are 4 places available for European teams. 2 will qualify from the FIFA Playoff Tournament. That's the last 6 places. And now, Wayne, all the pressure's on you.
Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time, lit the cauldron for the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. We'll start off the draw. Who will be the last place? Who will go against South Korea in Group A? Here we go. It's...
Okay, we got the winner, Denmark, North Macedonia, Czechia, Republic of Ireland.
Oh man, Euro playoff. Euro playoff. Euro playoff 4 has qualified. Euro playoff 4. All right, Wayne Gretzky with another team that completes Group A. Who will complete Group B? An Intercontinental playoff team or a Euro playoff team? Or one of the 6 nations listed? Euro playoff 1! Oh. Mm. Canada versus the Euro playoff 1 winner in Group B. Next ball. We got 10 groups left. Who will fill position Group C? A little like the 1998 World Cup 98 Group A. Haiti! Oh my! Okay, the U.S. group. USA, Paraguay, and Australia. Who will fill that group? Donna is the one to avoid. Is Curacao. Oh man. Which means Curacao. Opening game against Germany in Group E.
Because every single group must have a European team, so that's why we've gone forward to Group E and missed out Group D.
Here we go. Here we go. Is it Cape Verde? Is it Jordan? Is it New Zealand? Or is it a Euro playoff winner? Or is it an IC playoff winner? Oh my, IC playoff 2. Oh man. One South American team, one Asian team. Oh man, oh man. Should skip a few groups. IC playoff 2. I thought they were in Group D. But instead, we're going to have Cabo Verde. This is interesting. Cape Verde. Group H, oh man. Cape Verde. A European team will have to go in. Oh man. All right, we have 5 groups filled. We got 6 groups filled. Group 5 filled. Is it a European team? Turkey. It is Euro playoff number 3. Number 3. Euro playoff number 3. The winner of playoff number 3 will go into Australia, Paraguay, and USA. All right, Group F. Japan, Tunisia, and Netherlands. Who's going to fill this group? Is it an IC playoff? Oh man, Euro playoff too. Wow. All right, 4 groups remaining. G, J, K, and L. IC playoff, one among them. Jordan.
We skipped another group here because of factors we spoke about before. They got forward to Group J in position 4. And we skipped G because of Iran, same confederation.
Jordan will occupy Group J. All right. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan are going to play in Group J. First ever Group J in World Cup history. 3 groups left to fill. Hopefully Group G. Belgium, Egypt, Iran hit this group.
And the winner of playoff 1 skips forward to Group K in position 2. This is
IC playoff. Off
in the World Cup. And the fact
1.
there were teams in the playoffs, so we've got to make sure we don't put them in the same groups. So now we
What?
go to the next team.
Almost there. 2 more groups left. Ghana and New Zealand among them. Will Ghana hit England and Croatia? Or will New Zealand? Ghana. Oh man, that means because of the factors involved, Ghana will have no choice but to go into Group L with England, Croatia, and Panama. That means the last team in the group will actually be New Zealand. Oh man, after a long, exhaustive work, the groups are officially filled. With 1 team remaining, New Zealand will have to go into Group G with Belgium, Egypt, and Iran.
So there you have it, guys. The last team in the draw has been pulled out. New Zealand going to Group G in position 4. So Wayne, great job. Well done. Thank you so
Oh man, thank you Wayne Gretzky, thank you Aaron Judge, thank you Shaq, thank you Tom Brady. Oh man, they have taken notes. The 8 channels are taking notes of this group draw. And I'm looking forward to go to the laptop to confirm the groups for them. Oh man. England group with Croatia again. Time. Oh yeah. And kids, I'm bringing my phone, so I'll see you on SmackDown.